Hello, everybody. It's Barbara. It's time for Pick a Stack Wednesday. You made it through another week. Congratulations! Yay! We got to celebrate these little successes. The weeks are just getting more and more intense, crazy. I don't know. Interesting. You get to fill in the blank on that one, on what word you want to use to describe your week, because I don't even know what word I would use to describe my last week. Crazy isn't right. Intense isn't right. I'm just going to say I didn't see that coming. If you're new to Pick a Stack, I talk, and I'm going to talk about time today. We've got 3 decks today, and you're going to use your intuition as to which reading for which deck is for you. We have stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. Stack number 1 is the Self-Love Oracle. Stack number 2 is the Secret Language of Light. And stack 3 is Beyond Lemuria. Each stack comes with a crystal too. And we will talk about those in the reading. Today, all 3 stacks are going to be a reading from an oracle deck. So I'm not mixing the decks up. I do what my guides tell me to do, and they said do it this way. So I gotta listen to them. So let's talk about time. Just real quick. Assuming time does exist. Lately, are you feeling like there's days or hours or weeks that go really, really, really fast? And you're like, wait, what just happened? For example, it's almost the middle of July. Where did the year go? That means over half the year has already gone by. I was thinking about something like just the other day, and then I went, oh my gosh, that just the other day was 2 months ago. And it really becomes evident for me on Wednesdays for 2 reasons. One, I do pick a stack, and I feel like I just did pick a stack yesterday. And 2, it's garbage day. And I think, didn't I just put the garbage can out? That was a week ago. So sometimes time feels like it's going by really super fast. And then there's other times when it's like, oh my gosh, it's only 2 o'clock. Hasn't this day been 3 days long? And it seems like there's no middle ground. For me, I have a hard time knowing what day it is. Now, keep in mind, my shop and my home are the same building. So I don't have that going back and forth to work or not going to work. Plus, I pretty much work most days. So to me, a Sunday is just like a Tuesday, is just like a Thursday. So time has this ethereal quality these days. And the only way I can get through it is I have a paper calendar, and in the evening, I put an X on the day so that I know the next day is the day with no X. And also my phone will say, Wednesday, July, whatever today is, 10. See, I haven't even checked it yet. I'm bringing this up because, first of all, my guides want me to talk about it, because I know there's other people out there that are feeling the same way, and they don't have anybody to talk to about it. If they talk to their families about it, their families are going to think they're crazy, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I get that. I'm very fortunate because all the people that come in my shop, we talk, and we get to share that kind of information. Not everybody has that opportunity. So I'm sharing it with you. You're not crazy. Some of the days are really long. Some of the days are really short. Some of the weeks are really long. Some of the weeks are really short. Time is just this elastic thing. I don't know what the deciding factor is to make it short or long. Is it the solar energies? Is it the frequency of the earth? Is it some unknown factor? Is it my spirit guides? I don't know. Maybe you know. Do we need to know where it comes from? I don't think so. We don't need to label it. So we do need to know that we're all experiencing it, though. That time is just this elastic, fluid thing. And, I'm going to say back in the old days, but I don't even know what that means anymore. We didn't have clocks. We followed the sun. Well, these days, the sun is doing weird stuff. So like for me, the sun rises not in the east, but in the northeast, and it sets in the northwest. It's literally over there and over there. It does these weird things. It used to come in the bedroom window. The bedroom window faces east. It would come straight in, and now it comes in at this huge angle, so it doesn't wake me up in the morning, because it used to come in the morning and just be in my face, and I liked it. Now it doesn't do that. It's at a different angle. Don't even get me started on the moon, because we know the moon isn't where it's supposed to be most of the time. So if you're experiencing any of these things, you are not crazy. There's many, many other people that are observing this, depending on what groups you watch, who you talk to. Other people are experiencing all these weird things, okay? There's so many weird things out there. The clouds, the birds, the animals, the plants, you name it. Flooding, drought, super high temperatures. It's going to be pretty warm here today. So you guys are lucky I'm even dressed. Just saying, I get so hot. The sun is another thing. I can go out in the sun now for 2 hours under just the midday hot sun, and I don't get sunburnt. But the sun feels like little prickly needles on my skin. Don't ask me. I don't know. Just take precautions. Whatever that means to you. Okay? Should we get started on Pick a Stack? I'm done with time. They really wanted me to talk about time because there's people out there that they probably feel like they're going crazy, and you're not going crazy. We are starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain singing bell, which is really cool because I've been working with the Lemurians lately. Still going. Okay. Are you ready? Intuitively, did you pick your stack? We're going to start with stack number 1, but we're going to start with the crystal that goes with stack number 1. So we have the Self-Love Oracle, that's I call Pratam, and we've got Moonstone. And my guides chose this tower. Don't look at my face. Come on, focus. Oh, we're going to be playing games today. There we go. So we've got this Moonstone. Moonstone, moon. Moonstone helps with the pineal gland. Okay, that's our third eye. It helps balance hormone cycles. This is really good if you're having issues with your cycle. It helps balance that out. It's all about inner growth and strength. So if you're working on yourself, this is a really good stone to have with you. It helps open your emotional center. So if your heart is closed, if your sacral chakra is closed, this is a really good one to help open that up. Of course, you got to want it to. It can enhance intuition and promote inspiration. So if you are an artist, you might want to have one of these where you're creating your art. And when I say artist, that can be anything. You can be a painter, you can be a poet, you can be sewing, whatever creativity project you're working on. It's also good for businesses. So if you have your own small business, you might want to have one of these, not in the cash register or near where you do the money, but where you do the passion of your business. So, for me, that would be where I'm making my products, not where I'm making change or running cards, where I'm making my products. So if I'm making jewelry, I would want one of these where I'm making jewelry or incense. Okay, so moonstone. All right, we are going to do a reading on the Self-Love Oracle. Let's get the book out. Self-Love Oracle. All right, spirit guides from the light. What messages do you have for us today? What messages do you have for stack number 1 people today? And really for everybody. For me. And they say another one. Okay, so card number 13, which is a 4, very stable, and card number 35, which is an 8, which is about abundance and prosperity and humanity. And we get the card of joy, and we get the card elevate. I see a pineapple in that. Kind of made me hungry. I didn't eat breakfast yet on purpose. So if you hear my stomach growl, that would be why. Just didn't feel like the right time yet. Joy. Your soul asks you to contemplate the following affirmations. I simplify my life and return to the grassroots of being a sovereign human. I bring all my true heart-centered values to life through every thought, word, and action. My whole life is joy. I am the energy of joy. I let go of all comparison and overthinking. I work to clear my chakras and especially open my heart and third eye so I may live with true wisdom and joy to inspire others to do the same. I have nothing to hide and nothing to prove. I am loving and steadily progressing through my soul lessons to unfurl into a joyously creative life. I let go of me and fully embrace and acknowledge that life is an experience of we. That's kind of funny. So when I got my latest car, and I do this with all my vehicles, when I buy a vehicle from a lot, I'm sorry, I am not buying this car so I can advertise for you. So I take off the car lot or dealership logo or whatever they have on the back of the car, because it's just a sticker, right? So when I was taking it off of this car, and her name is Peaches, I'm taking the sticker off, and I started working from the left, and then I started working from the right, and I ended up in the middle, and there was a W-E. And my guide said, leave it. So on the back of my car, it literally says, we. Just because. We. And it makes me smile every time I go around the back of the car and I see this we. It's just little letters. It's about this big. But it says we. And it's little things like that we need to do or pay attention to that remind us that it's not all about me. We're all one. We. Your second card is the Elevate card. And it says support underneath that. Ooh, where is mother in your heart? Who is your mother? What does she teach you and how does she love you? Your birth mother is meant to be the giver in your relationship, parent to child. This never changes. You may find yourself in a dynamic where you are the giver to your mother. You are the parent and she is the child. You may have a strong aura and most often be the giver in your relationships. Allowing your own mother to be the giver may be a challenge for many reasons. I fall into that category. Even a mother who needs her child to care for her can give more in return in wisdom and by example through grace and gratitude. At this time of tremendous change, nailed that one, all relationships are being asked to align more with natural universal law. How can you facilitate this? By owning your true role. Something needs to shift, release, and flow in your relationship with mother. This energy should not become stagnant. This is your opportunity to surrender to the natural laws of the universe and allow the mother, your mother, the Mama Earth, and the divine universal mother to give to you. You know, that's another thing. The message that I've been receiving lately is, especially for people receiving healings or massage, acupuncture, eating healthy, getting exercise, whatever the thing is. This is the time, and this is a hard one because we've all been programmed to not do this, but this is the time to be in receive mode. If there's anything that you get from today's video, if there's anything that you learn from the period of time that we're in, it is get in receive mode because the universe is sending things to us so that we can become the people we're supposed to become. But we need to receive the divine health. People come to me all the time and they're like, I want to lose weight. And I muscle test them. And then intuitively, I ask their guides, 9 times out of 10, no, they don't want to lose weight. They say they do, but they don't. They want to quit smoking, drinking, doing drugs. No, they don't. They say they want to, but they really don't. They think it's the thing. If I talk about it, maybe people will get off my back. You have to want it. You have to feel like you deserve to receive. You deserve all these good things, but we've been programmed from birth. You're a sinner. You don't deserve anything good. Okay, it's BS. So I want you to think about that for stack number 1. We've got Elevate. We've got the mother of our universe, the Mother Earth, your birth mother. I can be your mother. It doesn't have to be a blood thing. I feel like I'm everybody's mother. Get in receive mode. Know that you're worthy of receiving all good things. And then good things come to you. You cannot live your entire life not feeling worthy and expecting good things to happen to you. Okay? So, stack number 1, put some joy into your life. Find that joy. I'm just going to share this little story. Monday, I went with a friend of mine and her guy and her 2 kids, and we went to the beach. And I sat in my floaty out in the lake, and I watched her kids play, and I listened to her kids play. And I felt so joyful. It just made my heart happy. I don't have any kids anymore. So to watch this pure, intense joy at putting sand and shells in a bucket, it really puts things into perspective. Something so simple as that and they can giggle and laugh about it. That's what we need to be doing. If you don't find the joy of putting the sand and the shells in the bucket, then watch a small child do it, because it's absolutely joyous. And their giggle might make you laugh a little bit. So find your joy and know that you are supported and that you deserve all good things. Okay? Get off this victimhood crap. Tell the spirit of victimhood you don't need him anymore. Out of here. If you're I almost said suffering. If you're dealing with the spirit of addiction, tell him to go away too. Because it is a spirit. Get rid of it. Ask Mama Earth to help. Ask the tree that's in your yard or in a park to take that spirit for you. The trees will. That's why they're here. This tree behind me right here in my neighbor's yard has taken so many demonic entities and spirits because we ask and he says, yes, bring it on. And so he holds them for us. And, their job is not just to transmute our air quality, our physical air quality, but also to transmute stuff like that icky spiritual energy. So ask them. Ask the bigger trees, though. They're older, they're wiser, and they're stronger. They can handle it. Don't ask the little baby trees. That was stack number 1. Wow. This is going to be a long video today. Joy, I know you're watching. You said the longer the video, the better. This is not intentional. It's just, I got lots to say today. And you guys know I'm channeling them out there. I don't know what I say. I always have to watch my own videos after I do it because I have no idea what I'm saying most of the time. All right. Your stack number 2 is going to be a reading from The Secret Language of Light. Sorry, let's start with the crystal. The crystal is this fabulous, this is Mother Mary stone. Lapis lazuli. It is usually a cobalt blue. It can have lighter blue in it, and then it has gold in it. So a lot of people ask me, how do I tell the difference between sodalite and lapis? Lapis is always that deeper blue, although it can be a lighter blue. I mean, I've got some pieces that are lighter blue, but it's got the gold in it, whereas the sodalite has the white in it. Like I said, lapis is the Mother Mary stone. It is throat chakra. It's good for self-knowledge, self-expression, psychic ability, spiritual insight. So here and here. To me, it feels like compassion and love. It's that mother's love, like we were just talking about in stack number 1, the mother. Moonstone is also kind of the same thing. But, back in the day, when they would paint Mother Mary, she was always in blue because this was very expensive. And so they would crush up the raw lapis and use it as a pigment in the paint. So it was expensive, and that's why they used it, because Mother Mary's sacred. And one of the things it's really good for is helping with migraines, headaches, and insomnia. Now, the reason it's good for that is, again, call in Mother Mary when you're sleeping with it or you have a headache. You're calling in Mother Mary and you're using the frequencies from that stone. All right, let's do one. Wow, look at the blue. Card number 3, channeling. Card number 28, inner voice. We're going to start with 3, channeling. You have the ability to tune into different streams of consciousness to gain wise information for healing and expansion. You know, anybody can do what I do. It's just, I devote a lot of time to practice. And when I say a lot of time, I mean a lot of time. Because I don't have family to take care of. So I have more, I guess, spare time than other people. If you've got a spouse and kids and you're dealing with school, or, you know, now it's summertime, you got kids at home, maybe it's daycare, and you've got all these events, and you're going to weddings and baptisms and family reunions and all this stuff. You don't have as much time. I get that. I got lots of time. Channeling shifts your awareness so you can stream information from various frequencies. It's like tuning into a radio station. If the information doesn't agree with you, tune into something different. For example, when I'm channeling, I like to channel specific types of beings, high frequency beings. If it's low frequency, yeah, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to let you into my channel pipe either. Not going to happen. I only very specifically want high frequency energies working with me, because they make me feel good. So if I'm working with the Lemurians, who are very high frequency, I feel good while I'm doing it. And I feel good for a while after I'm done doing it. Then I kind of, it goes like this, and then I kind of crash. And it's like, while they're with you, it feels like love times 1,000. It feels like family love times 1,000. But then after like an hour or 2 hours, all of a sudden you're like, oh, now they're gone. And it kind of feels less like, oh, I'm just me again. You can't expect to hear rock music on a classical music station. With practice, you will be able to tune into your soul transmissions easily. And that's another thing. Tuning into your higher self versus tuning into other energies. Your higher self isn't going to let you down. Ever. Because it's your higher self. Your soul loves you so much. It's always transmitting love and truth, even when you've forgotten. Sometimes you might be going, wow, all of a sudden I have this great idea to make something or to go somewhere. It's actually not you coming up with it. It's your higher self or one of your spirit guides going, yeah, you need to be over here. There's certain times where I know I have to go to like the store. And I'm thinking, but I don't need anything. And I go to the store anyway, and then there's somebody there who needs me. Oh, it wasn't all about me. Okay, I get it. All right. I'll minister to this person. And then while I'm there, I'll get an apple. But I'm not there for me. Now, the other card is Inner Voice. And it's so funny because it's card number 28. And I just looked up at the time on the timer there, and it was 28 minutes. So 28, screaming. Inner Voice. Persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires might be dropping into your mind. Instead of putting life off until you do or be something in the future, bring your desires into the present. Stop saying that when then I'll do this. No, do it today. Or set it up for tomorrow or this weekend. Get her done. Anytime we feel like we have gone off track, we have traveled a different road to our soul. And everything becomes a signpost to return us to our center where we can tune in to our wise transmissions. Wherever you're supposed to be, you will get there. The thing is, if you resist, you're taking the long way to get there. If you don't resist, the universe is like, oh, you're just going to go like that and you'll be there next Tuesday. But if you keep resisting, like, no, that's not for me. No, I don't deserve that. Even subconsciously, it's going to take longer, but you will end up where you're supposed to be. Just as the voice on a GPS navigator tells you which way to go, your soul wisdom is always leading you toward your destination. Neither will scold you or become impatient if you take the wrong route. They adjust, finding an alternate route and giving you new directions. You cannot get it wrong. Listen to recurring words and ideas. Pay attention to how they feel and drive forward with the ones that make your face and heart smile. So if it feels like joy for you to go somewhere, you probably need to go there. If it feels like joy for you to go over to that person right there and say, hi, then that's what you need to do. My water tastes funny today. Interesting. Okay, so that was stack number 2. You'll always end up where you're supposed to be, guys. Always. Just might take longer because you are in resistance mode. So stay out of resistance mode. If the universe presents you with an opportunity, take it. 4 years ago, a friend of mine was doing a retreat down in Sedona. And I really wanted to go because I've never been to Arizona. And since I already knew somebody that was going to be there, it was going to be even cooler, right? And then I'm like, oh, I don't have the money for that. And a friend of mine gave me the money for it. And I was like, okay, apparently I'm supposed to go. And I was. It was life-changing for me. The universe finds a way. That was stack number 2. Let's move on to stack number 3. And stack number 3 is Beyond Lemuria. Hello, Lemurians. I love you so much. And with the Lemurians, we've got this fabulous Caribbean aragonite. I just think this is so beautiful because it's this pale blue, almost like a Larimar blue. It's very beachy. And I mean beachy, as in from the beach. It's got like a little bit of sand, and then it's got the water. It's like a little piece of the Caribbean, but in solid form. And so this is also, it's mixed with calcite, okay? So the brown and the white is the aragonite, and then the blue is actually a calcite in there. So that means it's going to be good for anything that's bone related, hair, nails, bones. So if you're having some kind of a surgery or you broke a bone, this is a really good stone to have with you. Now, if you're wearing a boot or you have your arm in a sling or something, you might not want one this big. Maybe a smaller one that's rounded so it wouldn't hurt, because this might hurt if you tucked it in something. But it's also really good for new beginnings. So a new relationship, a new job, a new home. It feels very calming and peaceful. So maybe one in the bedroom to help maintain the calm and the peace in there. It's also a good stone for regaining trust or bringing trust to a relationship, or that could be a job too. It resonates with the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. So it can be an activator, helping you to channel, which is, always fun, and bring in tranquility. So if you can imagine lying on the beach and how tranquil that would feel, that's what that stone brings. Yay. All right, Lemurians. Oh, Lemurians, I love you so much. You bring in such wonderful, loving feelings. What message do you have for us today? What message do you have for us today? I think it's this one at the bottom. Okay. What do we have? The first card is alignment. Aww, and they brought us a pair of dolphins. Card number 18, which is a 9. Look at those cute dolphins. And card number 10, merging with the divine soul star chakra. Now your soul star is out here. It's outside the body. Helps connect to the divine. So we're going to start with 10. Soul star chakra. It's interesting because we have 10 and 18, which reduce down to 1 and 9. So we have new beginnings and completions. So soul star chakra, transcendence, letting go, being filled with divine light, channeling, karmic records, the bridge between the spiritual and the physical realm. Realms, more than one. Remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider that paradigms outside this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously right now across multiple dimensions. I think about that all the time. When I'm getting a massage or when I'm getting acupuncture, I think about stuff like that. I kind of blow my own mind sometimes while I'm lying there. Start thinking about the fractal universe. That's pretty heavy stuff. Card number 18 is alignment. We all have the ability to manifest the life we wish to call in. We do. Again, you have to get into receive mode. Do you feel worthy? Can you receive? That's the first step. We may find our desires are not actualizing as we hoped, though. Energy goes where attention flows. I'm going to say it again. Energy goes where attention flows. What you think about, you manifest. What you worry about, you manifest. If our thoughts and focus fixate on something that opposes what we want to bring to our lives, this will cause dissonance. Is there an internal sabotage? I'm going to say, yeah, 9 times out of 10, there is. Are we, without realizing, undermining ourselves through our language, our worries, and the broken records that play in our minds? Yes, because let's say we're looking for the perfect job for us. We go out, we apply for jobs. There's 2 mindsets there. 1, you just apply for jobs because you need a job. Or 2, you manifest the perfect job for you, which means you don't have to go apply for a whole bunch of jobs. You listen, oh, that one right there, that's the one I need to apply to. Now, maybe you have to apply to a whole bunch of jobs because, it's required for unemployment or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the perfect job for you that you deserve. You have to tell yourself, I'm in receive mode and I deserve a really good job with working with really good people. It's a great location. It's great pay, all the benefits. Everything is perfect for me. And I deserve it. And I'm getting in receive mode. The universe will do everything it can to hook you up with that perfect job for you. But you have to know that you deserve it. Okay? You are worthy. Your self-worth has to be higher for the perfect job for you. Otherwise, it's just going to be a job. There's just a job, and then there's the perfect job for you that will bring you fulfillment and peace and joy and happiness, not just a job. Okay, two different things. And this card from the Lemurians and this one, they're telling us that you need to focus your attention and your intention on what you truly want, and then get in receive mode and know you're worthy of that. So whatever you're asking about, the question I'm going to ask you is, are you in alignment with the divine? Or are you just going, yeah, I just want a job. Am I getting a job? If that's all you want is a job, you can have any job. Right now, everybody's hiring. Nobody wants to work. But do you just want a job? Or do you want the perfect job for you? It's two different things. I used to work for Service Master, cleaning bathrooms and offices. That's a job to me. That's not my dream job. That was not my dream job. Scrubbing toilets? Yeah. I don't even like doing it in my own house. I do it, but I don't want to do it as a job. 5 days a week I did that. Blech. That's a job. The perfect job for you, that's your joy. If you don't know what it is, ask your guides. Hey, point me in the right direction for the perfect job for me. Now, apply that to everything else. Point me in the right direction for the perfect home for me, the perfect mate for me, the perfect dog or cat or horse for me, or bird, the perfect dinner, the perfect meal, the perfect outfit, the perfect crystal for me. Now, the perfect whatever does not exist, but the perfect one for me does. Okay? Because my guides know what I need. So today I needed to wear this. This is the perfect crystal for me to wear today, the rhodochrosite. They know I need that. This is love energy. So get in receive mode. Set your intention and your attention on the perfect whatever for you. Get in alignment with the divine. It literally doesn't take hardly any time. And all you got to do is do it from here. Do it from your heart instead of your left brain, that analytical one that doesn't shut up. Okay? Stop analyzing things and live from the heart. We had that just last week or the week before. But this is saying, what are you in alignment with? Be in alignment with the divine. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. That was stack number 3. Wow. Long video today. But we all need that. I need it and you need it. Thank you for watching or listening to this video. You guys are the reason I do this. If I help one person even, I'm a success. And I love it when somebody comes to me and says, hey, you helped me. It's like, oh, yay. It makes me happy. You guys have a blessed rest of your day. And I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things because I know you're worthy. We were talking about being worthy before. I know you're worthy and I know you deserve all good things. So get in receive mode. Mwah! Love you guys. Namaste.